Aloha. Hey guys, I'm sorry for keeping you guys late on this. There's been a lot happening in this case in the last few minutes, and I've literally been, a couple of you guys know because I've been kind of venting to you, trying to figure out cover it, don't cover it, what should we do? I want to thank a couple people. Butterfly, I really want to thank you. You've really helped me with pulling information together on this, including the link that I'm going to be sharing from in a few minutes. Guys, I'm sorry I jumped into this without hellos or anything like that. I don't even have my light on. Um, as many of you guys know, and guys, I'm going to wait, take this down. And very you guys know about me and how I feel about covering, especially children after they're found and all. This is a case of a missing girl. Amber Alert is still active. Um, and sorry for not saying highs to people more. Real quick highs to everyone. Hey there, Chris. Hello, Kathleen. Seal, thank you, Seal. Steffa, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, Seal, it's definitely sounding like a custodial issue. And you know how okay, you know what? When a parent takes a child, that child is in danger. Okay. Just as much danger as if there was danger wherever they were before. Okay. In this case, there was a lot of other things that occurred leading up to it. Okay, when the little girl was taken, the reports are that when he came in, he physically assaulted someone else beforehand, um, which leads people. This happened on Saturday. I've got all the posters stuff. I'm going to try to stay away from pictures. However, we are going to watch video from one of the news channels because this is breaking news, and it's breaking news in a case where I think we do need to discuss it. Okay. Yeah, it's a K Crochet. How you doing, Kay? Hey, Red Rock. So real quick with that, and I took her picture down there. I'm not going to show the posters or anything like that. We will see some stuff on the video that we will be showing in a few seconds. However, the story started on Saturday. The story of 4-year-old Paisley Grayson. Um, Paisley, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Paisley was at her house, okay, at her mother's house when her father broke into the house, physically assaulted someone in the house, and then took off with his daughter. This was on Saturday. No one heard much about it for the next few days. Now, my suspicion is, as mentioned by Seal here, probably custodial reasons. Okay, they're calling an Amber Alert on a parent is you've got to show certain other things. And okay, I would not be surprised if a judge had to sign off on that. If anyone sees at any time actual Amber Alert cancel, please let me know. Part of the reason why I'm also still going is the Amber Alert is still active as of this moment. Hey, Butterfly, thank you again, my dear. You did a lot of helping me with these links and all. So anyhow, alert went out today. Amber Alert went out today, and you guys know how I feel. Whether a child is with their parent or not, there's danger. We've seen people when they're on the run, even if they're thinking they're creating safety for their child, they're at danger. When you're on the run, you could have high-speed chases, you could have vigilantes, you can have anything could happen. Not to mention family, okay, sometimes emotions run high. So we were going to talk about Paisley today. However, literally about 5 minutes before I went live, the word started breaking nowhere other than a reporter's channel that the father was turning himself into the police, which is one thing. But what was different in this case, you did Seal, thank you so much. Let me pull that up. What ended up happening is he called up the police and yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's what we're going to pull up. I'm just going to play the news from today. And I think you've got the same exact link where I'm looking at. We're going to see real quickly. Yes. And so Um, guys, he ended up calling up the police to tell his side of the story as he was turning himself in. Okay, people have different feelings on different things. Okay, this little girl is now going through a lot of emotions. I am going to go ahead and share the news because this is local news. Okay, they made the decision to share. So now that you guys know that story, we're going to cover just this news story portion of this. Then we're going to stop. And to me, this case is over. Okay, the little girl is safe at this point. However, it is still news. It is still something that affects when family are going and doing stuff like this. Sorry, I'm really trying to watch my words right now and what I'm saying. So, anyhow, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So this is what I was trying to watch while I was trying to make some decisions on things. And also
here at home, rallying against the bloodshed in Israel and Gaza. What they say is most important during this time of
quite
unrest.
all the way. Hey, Jill.
The Gulf, which
I didn't even get my water together, did I? And okay, here we go.
We have a major development in breaking news we have been covering all day out of Durham. The subject of an Amber Alert 4-year-old Paisley Grayson is safe at Durham Police Headquarters tonight.
Our cameras were rolling when they arrived. Take a look here. This after her father, the man accused.
Police cars and state troopers that left this scene with their flashing lights on. Describing the demeanor of this father when he arrived on scene. Mitchell Grayson here. He had his little girl in his hands and his shoulders. She was crying a little bit, but he was calm and
yes,
he
my
let
wife
us
I gave up.
him. We asked him several questions as to what led to this Amber Alert in the first place. He said he was doing everything he could. He claims that she was in unsafe conditions. That's what led to him reportedly severely beating a family member before taking her. Take a listen to a little bit of our conversation as we approached him and what led to all this. Statewide alert. We're glad to know that she's safe and sound. How are you feeling?
Not too great. To be honest, but doing the right thing.
Would you mind telling us where all did you go? Did you stay local?
No, I'm at home.
Where's home?
Wilkesboro.
Wilkesboro. Okay. And what led you to turn yourself in this evening?
Well, I seen an Amber Alert on my phone, from my van, and I don't know. I got calling investigators and stuff, and they told me to come turn myself in. If I ever wanted a chance to ever see my kid again, so I appreciate you.
Thank you for speaking with us. And yeah, that father there, Mitchell Grayson, was pretty transparent with many of our questions. And of course, things had to get cut off as investigators here with the Durham Police Department. They started to come out, and that's when they let him in. He went in. We captured that moment. Of course, a lot to follow. As this is all
got some thoughts. I am going to open up my mouth
10, 20 minutes.
a little bit at the bit because exactly, Jill, exactly.
Yes, a very emotional time. I know for not only the father, the little girl was upset, and it was pretty emotional going through that situation today. Lena, you had him on the phone. He called WRAL specifically because he said he wanted to tell his side of the story, and he seemed rather calm over the hour and 20 minutes that he spoke with you.
He was calm. He was consistent with what he was saying, which is he said that he loves his daughter and he wanted to do the best thing for her, which on Saturday, when he took his daughter from her mother's home, he felt like he was doing that to protect her. Again, this is his account. He admitted to a lot of what was in the police account, that he did get into an altercation with the cousin. He said he did beat him pretty badly. He said he was surprised by how badly, but he admitted to doing that. He said he did that because this cousin was trying to stop him from getting to his daughter. And that's why he decided to get into a physical altercation. Let me just paint the picture for you. We got the call in the newsroom, and it was our primary objective to make sure that Paisley got to the Durham Police Department safely. I asked multiple times throughout our conversation if Paisley was okay. He continued to say she was. He let me hear her in the back seat. She was listening to a cartoon on Netflix the entire time. And I consistently asked, is she okay? Is she awake? He said she's fine. He believes that she wants to be with him. Again, this is his account, but he said he wanted to share his side of the story. He decided to leave Durham and go to Wilkesboro, where he says that he lived with his daughter at one point. And he was there for a couple days. And then today, when the Amber Alert was issued, he decided to come back to Durham. He was no longer in that vehicle that they were looking for. So he was on I-40, passing police officers, passing state troopers, telling me that he was seeing them, but he was in a different vehicle, not the van, of course, that went out in the Amber Alert.
Yeah, he mentioned how ironic it was to see these Amber Alert signs on the highway as he was driving back this way.
Absolutely. And at one point, he turned to his daughter, and I heard everything that was happening in that car. And he said to her, I have to take you back to Durham. I have to take you to the police department. And she started crying. And it was a very emotional conversation that he was having with her as this was all unfolding. But again, she is now with investigators in Durham, and she's safe. And he said he's basically going to have to deal with the consequences. He told his daughter, I'm in trouble.
We have a little bit of that conversation with the father. Let's listen to that now.
You're getting out of the car now?
Yeah.
We see you. You want to come talk to us, Mitchell?
Yeah, okay.
And you don't have anything on you, right? We shouldn't be worried about coming up to you?
No. I'm looking at it.
It's hard to make out, but you can hear the little girl there upset. And I listened to the conversation for about 45 minutes. And you could tell that the father was concerned about his daughter. He absolutely was protective about his daughter and was determined to follow through with what he had told police earlier in the day, that he is going to turn himself in and bring that girl back.
Yes, and he did say that he thinks he handled this probably the wrong way, which is something that I also wanted to reiterate. I mean, this is, you took the girl from her mother, and it obviously set off this Amber Alert, but he said he did it again to protect his daughter. And, you know, now we're going to have to see what the charges are. This is an incredibly serious thing that he did, and certainly not being upfront with police, at least initially, will result in consequences. But he said he did want to immediately bring himself to the police department so they at least knew that she was okay. So again, Paisley's now there with investigators. We are certainly going to follow up with what happens here, but just an extraordinary situation, and very scary, I'm sure, for Paisley's family, for the other side of the family who did not know where she was. He says she was just in Wilkesboro, where he's from. So, you know, we'll
he was
see.
a little guarded at first, but as the conversation went on, he loosened up a little bit and became more forthcoming. He wouldn't tell us what kind of
That's
car
why I
he was
wasn't
in
sure
until we
whether
got
to
the
cover
police
this or
station.
not, to be
So
honest.
this is a family tragedy on the surface, and law enforcement's going to sort this out, and the courts are going to sort this out.
Right. Well, again, Paisley's okay. We're going to stay on top of this. And again, we are glad that she is okay. And we are glad that no one was hurt in this process in terms of the child or any
Just
other
in case,
family
I did not hear the end of it.
All right, let's move on. Turning to the situation in Israel.
Okay, so, yeah. A couple of you guys know I've been fighting whether or not to even go live with this whole thing after it started breaking, because I was going to cover Paisley tonight. And, but as this started going, yes, we deal sometimes with custody cases. We deal with, fair questions in chat here. Okay. Did parents love their children? And are you protecting? Okay, as I think it was Seal said, protect her from what though? Okay, so there are, and that's why we have the system in place. That's why the system is supposed to be there and do its job to protect children. So if someone reports something, they can go about the right way and know it's being covered the right way. Because the right way is not breaking into a house, assaulting someone. Okay, it sounds like it was a cousin. I wasn't sure who it was. Okay, a couple of us were trying to figure it. We knew there was a physical assault involved, but that's all we knew. And then taking your child, knowing that other children in the house might see it. Okay, these are things that these children are not going to forget. And when you love your child, you also want to protect them and their own mental health. Okay, you can, thank you, Jill. I've really been concerned with this because I don't want to cover something that is just turning out between a couple. But what was done in this case is stepping overboard, no matter what, no matter what. Okay, because of the fact there's could be a lot more going on. Exactly, Chris. We don't know. And that's where the family, and yes, exactly. PB&J, exactly. Okay. Any child loves their parent. They're going to cry over stuff. They're going to be scared. Okay. They don't know what's happening next. Okay. In this case, mom was also hurting. Mom didn't know what was going on. When you see a person come in and beat someone up and then take off with your child, you don't know where their emotions are at that time either and what could be happening. Okay, and then to make the decision to change vehicles. Okay, exactly. He changed vehicles with a friend. It sounds like he has a friend. And when the Amber Alert came out today, he made the decision that, okay, everyone's going to be looking for me. I have no choice but to turn her in. That's why I hate to say it. Okay, he turned himself in because of the Amber Alert. Okay, I don't think if there wasn't an Amber Alert, there would have been a turn in. And making the phone call and stuff like that, being in a different vehicle, things like that. It's, guys, our children are important. This little girl's going to have to, even at age 4, she's going to remember things about this. Her name is on the internet forever because of what was done. Plain and simple. Okay, yes, I can make the choice not to share the posters and take down everything we put together and stuff like that. But now her name is up there forever. And Siren, you hit it on the head. Many, many of us in the community came here because of Sophie's case. Okay, her dad's in jail because he kidnapped and ran. That is wrong. You can't put your child in, you can't make your child safe by putting them in danger. And I don't know where the truth is in this. That's for court to figure out. That's for trial. That's for legal to figure out. Okay, all we know is people have been begging to find this little girl and bring her home safe. It shouldn't take an Amber Alert and coverage on TV and stuff like that to make it happen. And it's frustrating when you see things like that happen. Okay, yes, please, prayers out for Israel. And guys, I'm going to also say, not just that, there are innocent people also that are living in the Strip. Okay, there are so many people who are being hurt right now. So prayers, totally. Prayers for Israel and prayers for innocence on all sides. And, but yeah, it was everywhere. People were begging. And the people locally had been begging for the whole weekend. Okay, and that's what's frustrating. Jet's mom, by the way, hey, Jet's mom. Sophie was the girl who was on, yes, Jet's mom. Sophie was the girl from a couple years ago who was on camera, wanting to be with her dad. And yes, it's who actually brought many, many of us to, including myself. It's what brought me to YouTube, to be honest. News outlets had so much, okay, yeah, and we don't know where the truth is with so much of this. And like I said, I didn't know whether to cover it or not. Okay, there's a couple of, there's not just a couple, there's a bunch of us out here on this platform who want to use this platform for the right reason. And we're the one, okay, we'll be like, oh, okay, if a parent calls us and says, could you please take my child's photo down and things like, yes, we will. When they're safe, you betcha we will, because we want what's best. And this was not best. And I understand, guys, I will be honest with you. Okay, we don't know what is going on outside. There's two sides to each story. Truth is usually somewhere in between. Okay, yeah, Seal, thank you. That was driving me crazy. People who do Amber Alerts, please, it's not orange hair, it's red hair. They have red hair, not orange hair. And that drove me crazy. I was like, no, we have to do that. Yeah, Jet's mom, right now, yeah, I've been watching news. I've been talking to my mom. Those of you who are into end times and revelations, my mom has been really talking nonstop about that. Lots going on there, but my heart just goes out. I was watching a live stream of videos, webcams, and I was just like, wow. And it's a nightmare. There's innocent everywhere. Okay, and there's guilty and all, but this is just, yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, she's got orange hair. Oh, okay, orange hair. Wow. What is she dyeing her hair? Is that like people who dye their hair ombre or something like that? Yeah, it didn't make any sense. She's adorable. Those of you who saw pictures of her, she is absolutely adorable. Oh my God, she is so adorable. Chris, Loco, there's a case I've been following since I have seen it posted on YouTube calling. Oh, okay, I'll have to take a look at that case. And so, yeah, and that's what gets me is it's like 35,000 people here in America because you got to look at, it's a small area. It's a very small. I mean, that country is a very small country. So if you look at percentages, what would the comparison be? And also, so yeah, no, it's really frustrating in this case. No one won. Name one person who won with Paisley being taken. No one won. Mom didn't win. Dad didn't win. Dad's going to be in prison now for a while. I have a suspicion. Okay. The little girl didn't win. Siblings did not win. Welcome, little wing. Welcome, my dear. And no one won. No one won in that case. And I'm sorry, I know I'm talking about two different issues right now. Melissa Whitsitt was found safe. Yay! Oh my God, that's okay. I need to do some tracking into that. It's actually been a really busy day on missing people, to be honest, guys. I just had the most amazing, I woke up to the most amazing story, actually. Jill, what's Jill asking? I feel ignorant from what's going on. Saturday, was it, guys? Hamas did a sneak attack on Israel on multiple fronts. Horrible attack. Basically, what is the number of dead now at? It's super high. I know it keeps going up and up, but basically it's the equivalent to 35,000 people in America if you did the equivalent. What happened at the music festival? I don't know if any of you guys saw the music festival, but hundreds of people, 900 people now, Jet's mom. Thank you, Jet's mom. And we can talk about different guys. This is not going to be a normal Missing Mondays. The Missing Mondays case is over. We're going to talk about multiple things. I want to tell you about what I woke up to today. And if you guys want to talk about, okay, what's going on with Israel, we'll talk a little bit about that. I don't want to get too political in these things because I know there's things, but I also have feelings on it too that I don't mind helping to share out. Oh, I am doing wonderful, little wing. I actually, when you hear the story about what kind of came together this morning, I'm doing great. Sorry. Mom forgets that I have lives at 4 o'clock, I think. And let me text her real quick. She's the only phone number that will go through this way. But yeah, Jill, what happened was, let me send Mom this message real quick. Let me do it to the family group. Mom, I'm live. Not love. I love her too, but I'm live. Anyone else do that? You're typing the word live and it types it out as love. And also, but yeah, so it was a sneak attack on multiple levels. There was a music festival going on where there were hundreds of people killed. Right now there's over 100, I don't know the exact number, but over 100 people have been taken hostage and taken back into Gaza. And to the point where this is the story that just destroys me. There was a young woman there who was a tattoo artist who was there just celebrating, enjoying the day, music, things like that. And she was grabbed along with many, many others and taken back into Gaza. The next they found her was video of her in the back of a flatbed truck. You can tell that her limbs had been broken. She's pretty much naked. And people are spitting on her as they're driving through. That's how her family found out she was no longer alive. It is truly heartbreaking. It is truly, truly heartbreaking. Like I said a few minutes ago, though, there's people who are innocent on the other side who are having their lives torn up also. Because what's happening now is Israel is coming back because they need to. They have to come back. They have to. You can't allow things like this to continue happening. I mean, one of the stories I'm being told about and came across was a grandma who lived through the Holocaust being taken, okay, as a hostage. She survived the Holocaust. No one wins. Exactly, Seal. No one wins. I was watching, okay, rocket attacks and all, and I'm like, no one wins. No one wins. When it comes to hate, no one wins. And when will people realize that? And but yeah, it's really, when I saw the picture on X and I just and to know that there's 100 and whatever, I'd have to go check right now how many hostages in, okay, let's see what we get on that, because that is just another father talking about his daughter. She was at the same thing. And so I'm trying to see what the latest number is on hostages, but I think it's like 160, something like that. My numbers might be off, but at least 9 Americans were killed in it. The girl that I was talking about a few minutes ago was dual citizenship, Israel, Germany. So it's just, yeah, we live in a sick world. We do. We do. Emotions, mental health. It's like the case right now with Paisley, mental health. It all fits in together. Okay, people making decisions without thinking through their decisions or letting hate build them so much. But guys, and we can come back. If you guys lead me in the direction you want to talk today. I do want to tell you guys, though, about this story, because to me, this was the light of the day. Because you got to always look for light. You always got to look for that light there, and it's there. And I woke up this morning. How many of you guys remember? I don't know if I took his picture down yet. Oh, I did take his picture down. Damn. How many of you remember the poster that I did of the gentleman here in Hawaii who had white hair, and he had gone missing? He had dementia. This was about a week ago. It would have been last week that I told his story. William Burr. William Burr is his name. he still has not been found. Hey, LG, LG, today's live is all over the place because of everything that's going on. I mean, you talk about chaos. Today's chaos. Today is total freaking chaos. But anyhow, and I'm going to come back to Jet's mom comment right after this one because I do want to get back to that too. But anyhow, he has not been found. But I woke up this morning to this amazing, amazing message on my messenger. And hopefully I've made a friend who's going to help us get silver alerts coordinated here in Hawaii. We're going to work together on it. But she said hi to me. Okay, my name is blank. I am the canine handler for Oahu Search and Rescue and have a certified search and rescue tracking trailing bloodhound. The daughter of Mr. Burr reached out to the president of the Oahu Search and Rescue inquiring about our assistance. Long story short, she's in Maui right now, coming back home tonight, and she's trying to find a way to connect with the family because she needs a item of Williams. And she was going to meet them tonight and actually go out and see if the dog, it's been 8 days, but can the dog, it's a bloodhound, can he pick up any scent whatsoever? And but they didn't know how to contact her. So I almost put all of you guys on sleuth in my Discord looking for family members because I hadn't talked to this family. And I just happened to find the phone contact information. And within 5-10 minutes, I was on a phone call with William's daughter, son, and I think it was nephew. And we were connecting both sides so that they can take this dog and hopefully get some stuff. So that's our light for the day. That's the light for the day. And I then talked with, is he from Hawaii? Yes, he is from Hawaii. Let me see if I can pull up his picture just to remind you guys who he was and is, because I'm still choosing that he is with us. He's just out on a homeless area or something like that. Let me real quickly share this. And actually this lady and I, she agreed with me. The problem we have so far nowadays is that here we go. It takes too long. Hawaii doesn't have a silver alert system. So here he is. This is William. So this is who we're hoping they can find the scent of and all. But it's in all of us communicating. So there's light. There's light. Going back, though, real quickly, let me stop sharing that real quickly. And we will go back to Jetsman. It's really sad. Plus, when you look into the groups that are attached to each other in war, both sides, it's upset. Yeah. But I agree. The light will win. We all pray for peace. We got to do that. We got to. Loco, the 1,000 Cleveland missing kids have been found in there. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to go look for that. Did they find all of them, or is it they're starting to kick and work through that? I'm going to have to read into that. Red Rock, by the way, hey, Red Rock again. The Jewish people were given the gift of a homeland after what they endured during the Holocaust. Yes. And it's really, the history of things is just, so much of this comes down to history, which unfortunately, most of us don't like to look at history. Reading into history, okay, finding out why things happen the way they do happen and stuff. It's really, really interesting. Let me see. I'm going to try to, I'm kind of multitasking in a different way tonight. Let me go look at Chris's stuff to see what, okay, I'm looking at the things right now, though. Ohio. Okay, I'll pull this one up real quick. This Chris actually just sent me. And also let me, sorry, my computer is also a little on the slow side. Let me see. Share screen. Discord. Where's my Discord? Here we go. Okay. So this is what he just sent me. So Attorney General from Ohio, this is actually a week ago, announced the success of a week-long statewide human trafficking crackdown. See, Ohio, we were talking about this a week ago. Ohio's starting to try to get to the bottom of a lot of what's been going on. They really are trying very hard to do that. Hey, Ing, how you doing, my dear? Hey, hey, hey. Get to bed, Seal. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. I really appreciate you, my dear. And yes, we will talk about that anonymous group later. So let's see. Operation Buyer's Remorse. Oh my God, I love that name. Yes. Operation Buyer's Remorse. That's it. Yes. Sought to arrest those trying to buy sex and to identify survivors of human trafficking. Law enforcement across Ohio teamed up in a concerted effort to stem the demand that fuels human trafficking. The success of this operation is measured not only by the number of arrests, but also the resources offered to the survivors and the intelligence gathered that will propel long-term investigations forward. You know, Ohio, guys, if they keep this up, and I really hope they do keep this up, they're going to be able to teach other states lessons on how to make changes, how to work towards things, how to get rid of crime. They're going to make, if they keep it up, they got to keep it up though. The operation led to 160 arrests and comprised of coordinated stings conducted by OOCIC's 8 Human Trafficking and Major Crimes Task Force. The task force work was amplified by numerous local law enforcement agencies that also conducted anti-human trafficking operations. Additionally, search warrants were conducted at 11 massage parlors suspected of human trafficking. Yes. Over the course of the week, 149 Johns seeking to buy sex were arrested and charged with engaging prostitution. Yes, Operation Buyer's Remorse. Yes. Additional arrests include 2 individuals for seeking to have sex with minors and 6 for promoting prostitution. Others were arrested for illegally possessing narcotics and or firearms, or because they had outstanding warrants against them. Those arrested come from all backgrounds, including EMTs, nurses, educators, retirees, former law enforcement officers, self-employed individuals, delivery drivers, and others. The youngest John was 17, the oldest, 84. That one paragraph shows how common this is, how, oh shit, that's sickening. Law enforcement officers interviewed 104 survivors of human trafficking who were provided services from healthcare and social services organizations. Nearly 100 law enforcement agencies and service organizations participated. I'm grateful for each and every partner who dedicated their time and resources as we all play a key role in fighting against human trafficking. Our message is simple. Don't buy sex in Ohio. Amen. The highlights. The HEAL Human Trafficking Task Force, consisting of the people here, conducted a search warrant on an illicit massage parlor. Resulted in the seizure of $49,000 and an active further investigation. Columbus Division of the PAC unit, Police and Community Together, made 62 arrests over 5 days. The unit arrested Delbert Thomas, 75, of Columbus, twice. There's a problem with that. When you literally can arrest someone twice in one day, that's okay, sorry. After the first arrest, Thomas sought to buy sex in a different area of the city and was arrested as, can we say, stupid? He deserves to be arrested. Oh my God. They also arrested Joseph Henry, 47, of Columbus, who is a registered sex offender. No surprise there. Toledo Police Department and U.S. Border Patrol served search warrants on 5 illicit massage parlors. Search led to seizure of $25,000 and numerous electronic devices. Wow. The list of the names of everyone involved there. Guys, I'm looking at your comments. Sorry, my window is open on a different thing. Let me go back to that because, oh my God, yes. Stupid. So, but yeah, cat mama, yeah. Oh, sorry, crying. And so sad, but it's the reality. That's the truth. This is the reality of it. He needed his fix. Exactly. It's a fix that they had. Wow. That's nuts. The Summit Regional Human Trafficking Task Force served 4 search warrants. Okay, as part of their 7 survivors of human trafficking were offered social services. 7 people who have a chance now to turn their life around. And yes, Lone Wolf, you did. And no, Lone Wolf has been sending me some amazing stuff. And I did not mean to go in this direction, but lives like this go in weird directions for reasons. And yeah, Lone Wolf, thank you for being on top of a lot of these things. Let's see. Madison County Sheriff arrested 1 person for felony possession of narcotics. Montgomery County Human Trafficking Task Force Joint Sting Operation arrested Sean Ryken, a staff sergeant with the police, and Jason Goins, a major from the U.S. Air Force, as well as Michael Masterson, an administrator at the University of Dayton, and a professor at Indiana, Ramesh Karki. The Mahoning Valley Human Trafficking Task Force arrested Jordan Perez, 35. And guys, this is one group I am like, I will say their name, no problem. Okay. Of course, they're innocent until proven guilty. We all know that. Okay. Okay, this one, Jordan Perez, on charges of engaging in prostitution and possessing criminal tools. Perez brought a firearm to buy sex, but did not bring any money. Wow. He claimed he intended to pay for the services via a web app. Nick Claiborne, 29, of Rushville, charges of engaging in prostitution. A 6th grade teacher. Guys, these are people everywhere. We don't think of it. How many of you have a picture of what these people look like in your head? And then you see something like this. It's not the picture. It's not that picture that we get in our head. And that's the problem. We have these pictures of what people look like, and they're not ever that. During their Operation Southeast Ohio Human Trafficking Task Force had several encounters with individuals that led to felony arrests. Ethan Ross, 22, of Lowell, was arrested on an active warrant for kidnapping, a first-degree felony, and on felonious assault charges, a second-degree felony. 46-year-old Jamie Lacey of Zanesville was arrested and charged with trafficking in drugs in a school zone. They look like you and me, Jill. Yes, exactly, Jill. They look like you and me. Yeah, yeah. Butterfly, it's fine. It's fine, my dear. You're not being clingy. We're all talking. We're all talking. Okay. Let's see what we got. It was arrested and charged with trafficking in a possession of controlled substance, soliciting a 3rd degree, of course. And the task force executed a search warrant on a suspected massage parlor. Franklin County Sheriff's Office, Department of Public Safety offered services to 37 potential victims. And here's the list of all of those arrested. And I'm still scrolling. And I'm still scrolling. Scrolling some more. Wow. Wow. Ohio's really helping out. They're making a change. They're letting people know that this is not okay. You may hang out with people who think it's okay, but it's not okay. Just because your friends say something's okay does not make it okay. And yeah, unfortunately, they normal everyday people. And so, wow. Chris and Lone Wolf, I want to thank both of you guys because both of you guys have been sharing some amazing, I mean, I have reading material all the time thanks to these two. They're really, really helpful in getting me information on what's going on and stuff like that. So a lot of these cases are horrible, and at times, even yourself, you have to take time to step. Yeah. And we have to take care of ourselves. Okay, you guys saw me with this with Paisley, how pissed off I am over that right now. Okay, because no one wins on this. No one wins on these things. Okay, and people, I'm sure Dad thought it made sense totally with him. Well, you know what? Like he said, he's going to have to pay now for it. And all because it's not right. I need to update that. You have been helping me. Butterfly and a few others have been helping tremendously with the missing persons, and I need to sit down and update all my posters so I can update you guys on that for sure. Chris, there were people who were not from the USA who were on that. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And we have to there's so much going on out there that we just have to keep an eye out. But we have to take a stand ourselves too. We can sit here and read all these horrible stories and stuff like that, but if we're not willing to take a stand, if we're not willing to use our voice, okay, it's like me. I'm sitting here. The two people, okay, that have gone missing in Hawaii since June. We've had 2 dementia cases who have gone missing since June. Neither of them have been found. June and now a week ago. Neither have been found. Yet I get pissed off and I scream and I yell and stuff like that we don't have a silver alert in place. Pisses me off to no extent that we don't have it. But if I'm not willing to take a step up and contact my legislators or work with people and all that, then you know what? All I'm doing is bitching and moaning. That's not going to do anything. That's why I love it. This lady that I got in touch with today, she's like, you know as well as I do how important time is. If we could get the bloodhounds to the location within the first 4 to 24 hours, it's going to have a huge difference versus a week later. And also, yeah, let's come together and let's pool our resources and do stuff. Yep, we got to take a stand. Inform, though, is first. You're right. No, and that's true. We inform, we share, we give information, we get other people who are also willing to stand with us. Because like I said, the silver alert thing, it felt like me against the world. Now there's someone else there. And then next there will be someone else. And then we get all those things. It's amazing. And yeah, you got to take a stand against people like this. And you really do. So, but especially in this world right now, we've talked about so many different things. I mean, we've talked about Paisley, we've talked about Israel and Gaza, we've talked about, the Ohio, all these things going on. And we see the light at the end of the tunnel when we do something. I'll be honest. Part of me wasn't sure about talking about everything as I feel strongly about it. But I was like, oh gosh, that's going to open up to all these other things. But you know what? Sometimes it's important because we can all come together. And like I've always said, prayer is strong. Prayer is strong. There was another teacher who was arrested. Wow. That's nuts. That is absolutely crazy. I am real quickly. I'm going to check real quickly to see if the Amber Alert is still out on Paisley or yeah, it still is, unfortunately. And that's another thing that needs to be dealt with. And sorry, I'm in one of those moods today, aren't I? And let me see if I can find one other thing I wanted to share with you guys. I did have a backup case that we could talk about too. So, but yeah, I think right now, when it comes to, and I'm kind of zooming back to Israel and stuff like that, what's going on over there right now is going to affect each and every one of us here. I was talking to someone from the community yesterday. We were talking about gas. Okay, if you think about how much gas jumped last time something happened, well, this is the worst of anything that's happened since the 70s, early 70s. This is going to affect so much And we have to come together. We have to find ways of working with each other in those things. And yeah, this is locals as close as loco gets to having vlog style discussion. It's going to turn into cantina before we know it. So, and also prayers though, prayer is strong. Prayer is totally strong. So, um, let me see if I can find the one other thing I was going to show, because we are coming up on the hour, which is good. I try to limit this to about an hour. What other craziness is going on in the world that I can actually talk about? Yes, exactly. I mean, how often do you get me talking about 5 million different things at once? And also, let me see. Did I close my other notes? I did close my other notes. Oh, I did, because my phone was going slow. Yeah, actually, Red Rock. Yeah, I think I saw that one of our ships is already out there. I'm taking is on super. Yeah, get your gas now. I would anything that is power related. I anything that might come from that area, because it's not just that, guys. We still have Ukraine going on. I mean, you got Ukraine going on in the world. You've now got this going on. Okay, all of this stuff, we saw how that affected economy. How is this going to affect our economy? So yeah, definitely, cat mama, get that car down. In fact, I'll be honest, I probably should have reminded my mom actually about that this morning. And when she was calling me, oh, okay. Well, her reply was, I guess she's picking up dinner for us. So, and also, earthquake. Oh, can do that. Might as well. We're talking about everything else in the world. Actually, Butterfly Kisses sent me something this morning. You know how a lot of times news, we get these little updates, and sometimes they're a day later or something like that. What she sent me this morning was something I saw a day ago. And I don't know, see how many of you guys have heard this. There's been a couple hundred earthquakes on the Big Island the last few days, heavily around Friday, Saturday. So put a one in chat if you guys heard about all the earthquakes going on. And Butterfly sent me a message, like a lot of you guys do when you hear of something happening in Hawaii. Hey, what's going on over there right now? Are you guys okay? All that type of thing. And oh my gosh, you dogs, you're so nuts. Yes, okay. Say bye to everyone first. Okay, never mind. Okay, a couple of you heard, some did not. Okay. There's been tons of earthquakes, and what's happened is Kilauea looks like it's getting ready to wake up again. They actually shut down the Hawaii National Park, or not the whole thing, but certain areas have been shut down and everything. Hello, Mom. And because when the earthquakes start going, let me see if I can find any information on it. And oh, only overseas. Yes, I saw some stuff about the overseas ones. This one is completely related to Madame Pele and Kilauea. Let me see. Kilauea volcano. Let's see if I can pull this up. But there was hundreds. Yeah, only certain parts were affected. Exactly, Ing. Only certain areas were affected. And it was because, okay, I don't know how many of you guys love to follow things like volcanoes and earthquakes and all. I can go crazy with that. I mean, I was literally 2 nights ago watching YouTube streams about super volcanoes. Love reading about super. Oh my God, they're so much fun to read. And but basically, yeah, 16 hours ago here. So you do, Chris? Do you see? And but what happens is, as lava and stuff starts pooling or moving in different directions or things like that, it causes earthquakes. And I was having fun talking with Butterfly about this earlier today to explain it's not like earthquake, like, oh my gosh, something's going to, if something happens, Kilauea is just going to explode again. But Kilauea's explosions are different than other super volcanoes. You don't know about super volcanoes? I could talk to you guys about super volcanoes. Yellowstone is a super volcano. Super volcanoes are massive. Yes, the Afghanistan earthquake and all that. That was, yeah. Now, I was reading about that last night. Super volcanoes, there's multiple ones around the world, and they're like massive. These things erupt, they change the whole world. Okay. Yellowstone blows, the whole world is going to have problems. I did not know how many of you guys knew that there is a super volcano in North Korea. I did not know there was one till the other day. Okay, you have heard about it. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, you guys are going to see me. Actually, I'm going to take my earbuds out now, do this because this is driving my ears crazy. And yeah, I did not know North Korea, Mount Pektu, I think it's called, which is supposedly where the leaders, okay, the Sung Kim Il Sung and all of them are from and all, is actually over a super volcano. And yeah, that's exactly where my thought was. I was like, well, there's one way to take care of problems over there. I'm bad. See, you're seeing a little bit inside my head. That's scary. And also, oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, cat mama. That's what I was trying to do. I'm like, I got my mom reading about Revelations right now. Okay, and sending me links about, oh, listen to this sermon. Oh, listen to this. Oh, did you hear about what this says? And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. No, 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 no. She's like, don't worry. We'll have this happen for that. I'm like, bye. But yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe it's because who's been to Yellowstone? Have any of you guys ever been to Yellowstone? I absolutely sounds good, butterfly. I absolutely. Ooh, mom went to McDonald's. Chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Ooh, and French fries. Okay, thank you, mom. Love you. Thank you. I will eat these after the live. Yay! Anyone want French fries? And oh, the dogs want French fries. That's who wants French fries. Yellowstone, yes, Ing. Yellowstone. Red Rock's been there. Chris, it is gorgeous. Honestly, if it had to blow up while I'm there, at least I've seen one of the most gorgeous places. Hey, Mom, Kay Crochet says hi. She's deaf. Okay, she's literally, yeah, go get gas, Mom. Get gas, Mom. Get Kay's saying hi. Kay Crochet saying hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh, you want to come here? Come by. You can come in and say hi. Yeah, fine. I got you. Say hi.
Hello. Well, let me say, you get to see my nose real well. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
thanks,
gonna
Mom.
go have my fish sandwich.
Ooh, fish.
Okay.
Fish sounds good. Love you. I'll be done soon. I'm
Okay.
not going to be on famous last words. See, you guys got to see Mom on the craziest of all lives. Oh my God, I'm going to have to, okay, I'm going to take a picture of that screen. She just walked out, but I'm going to send her a picture of that screen with all the highs. And also, I keep telling her she needs to come in and say hi and chats and stuff. Hi, bye. And but yeah, she had a dentist appointment today. So I try to keep her doing as much individually as on her. She does good. She does good. So, but yeah, she is. She's darling. She's a darling. I love my mom. When I'm not, she and I got in a huge fight last night, but we won't go there. We won't go there. So, and also, oh my God, no, we have fun. We've been watching, what did we watch on TV that we finished? Picard last night. I'd seen it, but she hadn't. So she finished Picard last night with me. Tonight, we got to find a new series to start. So, yeah, no, Yellowstone, if anyone ever has a chance, I mean, you're on top of Chris, I'll share that with her. In fact, I'll bring that up right there. You see, Ing, exactly. What's life if you can't get into a fight with your parents? Okay. I mean, you fight with the people you love the most. I don't know about you guys, but the closer I am to you, the higher the chances I'm going to have a fight sooner or later. At least if you're part of my family. And so yeah, exactly. But no, I love her. I love her. She's a good friend to have, even if we drive each other crazy. So, but yeah, no, if those of you can get to Yellowstone, God, I wish I could go back to Yellowstone. I mean, Yellowstone, Volcano National Park, getting to see like the sulfur pots and steam areas where you got steam coming out. Chris doesn't fight with anyone. Is that it, Chris? Chris is sitting at Endeavor. Okay. Let me find my notes because I'm trying to start a list of things that she and I have to. Yes, I love hot springs. Oh my God, I love hot springs. I want to go to Japan Springs there. That's what I really want to do. Would help if I could enter my code correctly so I could type Endeavor in. And also, okay, there we go. Oops, I don't need to put it on that page, but I will. Okay, there. Now I can make sure I go there. Yeah, Quantum Leap just started up again. And oh my God, everyone's like, you've got to watch the first episode. And I'm like, I know, and I haven't yet. So that's on the list. So Nico, Japan. Really? See, I have not been, well, I've been in Japan when I was going from Honolulu to, hey, Mom.
Okay.
Everyone was saying hi to you.
Oh, they
I
were.
took pictures. I'll share it with you later. Thank you, Mom. Love you. Yeah, we went from Honolulu when 1989. This was back in 89. Who can tell me what happened in China in 1989? Because we literally got there a few months before this happened. Because we took spring break and we came from Honolulu and we went to Korea, South Korea, got to go to Panmunjom. Also, oh yes, we're horrible. We're like I said, this is turning into Cantina right now. What can I say? We're all over the place. Married to a Japanese lady, that would do it. That would do it. So, but yeah, we went here to South Korea, got to Panmunjom, the DMZ, and all that stuff. And then we went to China the year Tiananmen Square happened. I was wondering if anyone would remember 1989, Tiananmen. I never got to the Great Wall. My best friend in the world is Chinese. I mean, born, raised here, but still from China. The rest of the family at some point back there. And they go back once every couple of years, and I'm begging to join them on the next one. And so we'll see what happens there. Go to the crater of the Diamond National Park. You know, I've never really gotten to the East Coast. I've gotten to South Carolina and to visit some of my mom's family, and then Florida for, of course, Disney World. I've never, and I want to, because I want to get to New York. I actually would love to do a cruise down the whole coastline. Great Wall is worth, ooh, I would love to go there. I would so love, I have so many friends who've done like internships there and all. It's just easy. It's just as easy to do internships going to the west than it is to the east for Hawaii. And you can find real diamonds and keep them. Ooh. Okay. Does your boyfriend do any listening to K-pop or K-dramas or anything like that? I love, some of my closest friends are Korean, and I love them to death. Hey, Cat Mama, your wording is coming out pretty honest there. Japan's on your list. Is that it? Okay. Okay. Freudian slip there, maybe. And so, yeah, Japan, because they have the volcanoes nearby, like Fuji and all that. They have a lot of tectonic stuff going on. Best friend, she from church. Okay, okay, got it. We were talking the other night in Cantina about, wait, were you there? I can't remember. But yeah, K-pop and K-drama. I was telling everyone about the K-drama that you can get right now on Netflix called Celebrity. And it's K-drama based off of this idea of social media celebrity, what people were doing to become the top people there, but it's drama based. So good. It is so good. Gets into the whole thing about setting up and pretending you're dead and all sorts of stuff. It's so, that is a series worth it. Jewel in the Garden is another one that's, oh, that one has like 40 episodes, but was my first ever. It was so good. Let's see. Thing is, buildings built on for 100 years. So yeah. Your bucket list won't ever happen because you don't fly. Yeah, that can make a problem. That could definitely be a, some of you guys know I was gonna go, my brother and I were setting up my mom's bucket list was she wanted to go to the Holy Land. She wanted to go to the Church of the Nativity and do the Via Dolorosa, all that. Well, we had a whole trip set to go. We had a cruise that we were going to do, and it was going to do 3 to 4 days of on land stuff, and then get on a boat for a 14, 15-day cruise through the area. And we were so happy about it. But I don't think, those of you who know AJ DC, he's like, please don't go to Israel now. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. There's no way that's going to happen now. We'll see if it changes. But Cat Mama, that's a good point. When we can't make our bucket lists work, we create new bucket lists. I like that way. Yep. You sent me an article on. Okay, I'm going to go take a look at that because Arkansas would be. I love anything dealing with rocks. Here, see if I can do this without them all falling down. Anything. Sorry, I've got me a couple things in here from my Ozempic, and also, but yeah, anyone who likes. I love my crystals. In fact, I was telling one of you in chat that I started researching crystals and all when I was dealing with my own healing and stuff. And that's when I started. But that's this sits right next to me with my obsidian. No, tourmaline, black tourmaline. So what, Cat Wrigley? You want back up here? Is that what you want? Oh my gosh. You're American with UK roots with the accent. I love it. Crystals rule. I mean, where's the lava rock? Actually, no. Is it up? No, it isn't there. I'll have to show it to you guys one day. I used to make, but it's never from Hawaii. Hawaiian lava I do not include on it because of Pele. I know, but there's the thing here that if you take lava rock off of the big island, and Pele is going to give you bad luck. And I don't need that luck. I really don't need it. So I used to order these lava beads, and I used to make, I got a couple up there. Do I have anything here? No, just jewelry here. I used to make rosaries. These are just necklaces, but I used to make rosaries. And I actually had some lava-based rosaries that I would do. So yeah, lava rocks. And but yeah, no, this is tourmaline. I don't think I have any obsidian here. I've got a lot of things in here. This is my favorite stone. Who knows what this one is? Anyone know? And it's purple. Oh, let me see if I could do this. It is, come on. It doesn't want to do, there. There we go. It's purple with black and all. We'll see if anyone can. That's actually my favorite stone of all. Purple, black, and all that. Let's see. Got all sorts of, yeah. I've never shared all that. Amethyst, no. Speckstone, no. I will give you a hint. Labradorite. I do have labradorite somewhere. Labradorite is my second favorite stone, I think. Oh, wait. Where's my labradorite? And I don't know where my labradorite is. I must have it out somewhere. So it's the same. Here's some more of it in here. It starts with a C. Then an H. Oh God, I got this. This one's pretty. I don't know how it will show on the camera, but this is supposed to help if you want to diet. Yeah, like it works on me. Let's see. Of course, they don't show as good if you got the color and all. This is actually apatite, which is gorgeous. Yep. Every stone has a story. Chris, nope, not chromium. It is, I guess I'll give you guys the name of it, charoite. I love charoite. I just absolutely love charlotte. I love purple. So yeah, that's all charlotte. And also, I think I have a rosary somewhere made out of charlotte. This one, I don't know if it's going to show you it, but there's a phantom crystal in there. There you go. There's a crystal, and inside you can see another crystal actually formed. One crystal inside another. So, sorry, it's like the craziest live I've ever done, gang. I've never done a live quite like this. They're fun to do, though. Oh, wait, there's my, I forget what I called this, but it was, let's see if it'll show you all the rainbow colors that I get. Look at that. Got all of these little, I love crystals. What can I say? Oh gosh, daydream, right? I just, don't ask me how I switched into this, but totally switched into, yeah, this is, I'm horrible. I have so many freaking crystals around that when I lived in Denver, some of you guys know, I grew up for a while in Denver, and we would go up in the mountains and you'd get geodes and they'd crack them open for you. Oh my God. They're in another room right now, but yeah, we got some fluorite there for those of you who like fluorite. It's amazing when things, yeah, I got a little of everything. So for those of you who deal with depression, lepidolite. This is a little piece of lepidolite. It's usually purple and it changes colors. But lepidolite has, is it mica? Not mica. Oh gosh, what is it that's in it? It's got something in it that they actually give us, okay, if you have emotional issues and stuff like that. So, okay, I was like, okay, this really went in a different direction tonight. Hey, this is what happens when all of a sudden the person, okay, is found. So this is citrine. There's a little citrine. And where is angelite? There's my angelite. This one's not pretty angelite, but angelite is another one that I love. So, but yeah, no, crystals are fun. They all tell a story. They all tell a story. Seeing the depth in stone is, yes, it is. When you're looking inside these okay, these different things, and you're actually, I don't think you guys can see this, but it's actually got yeah, you can see the lines on it and everything. So yeah, you're seeing all of this history, just tons and tons. This one actually will cut the hell out of it. But okay, I'll tell you guys a story. For those of you who deal with emotional things, back when I was in my 20s and I was dealing with the worst of my time, this is in fact one of the first crystals I ever bought, was this one right here, when I was dealing with stuff. I should, Chris, I really should do okay, pull all of them together, because I got more in other areas too. So, but black tourmaline is known for grounding people. And I kind of got into gems because I wanted to deal with the emotions I was dealing with, especially grounding. And I lived in Kauai at the time, and Kauai is a little bit more metaphysical and stuff like that. So I was asking people about is there anything that will help me with grounding? And they told me about black tourmaline. And I remember going to, where was it? Washington, D.C. with my family. And I was at this point where I couldn't be around people. If I started triggering, I didn't want to be around people because I didn't want to be freaking out and having to hide it. And I was so worried about it. So I took my black tourmaline with me. And I remember one night I was really kind of really triggery. And I took, on a whim, my black tourmaline and I put it at the foot of my bed. Now, I don't know, maybe it's mind over matter, maybe it's energy. Take your choice. And all I can tell you is within 5 minutes, I was grounded. 5 minutes. I was so worried I wouldn't get a minute of sleep that night and all, but it was there. And like I said, take it to mind over matter, take it energy, whatever it is that you need to do. But it worked for me that night. And since then, I usually, I'll have that, or I'll have different things. Here's an amethyst thing that I keep around me. And so, yeah, they're always fun. They're always fun to do those things. But yeah, we should do a live stream. Maybe if I do a live stream, guys, I'll do it as a panel where if people want to come up on panel with their own stuff. Daydream. Oh my God, I just saw your comment there. You find amethyst. Oh my God. Amethyst was like my favorite growing up. Still is one of my favorites. January birthday. So I'm like garnet, amethyst right on the cusp. So black tourmaline. Yep, there you go. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. It's like asking your favorite child. You can't say what your favorite is because it changes from moment to moment. It's like, yeah, I'll have to do that. We'll have to do a yeah. Oh, there's Siren. There's the other grounding room. Ground me to your room. I'm not allowed to come out. Is that it? Oh, how you know? Of course, the moment I'm getting ready to close out this live, Siren pops in. See, he's got to get me back into the bed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Oh, yay, butterfly. That's awesome. That's awesome, my dear. Part of the reason why people don't understand spirituality is because they don't know that you have to be grounded for prayers to work. That's true. That's actually a good way to put it. That is a good way to put it. And grounding is hard. It's hard to ground yourself. Frick. And it goes and it comes, and you're like thinking, oh, I've got myself grounded, and I know how to deal with all these things. And then all of a sudden life throws something in a different direction. Oh, no, I thought this was stuff, but no, this is my sage. I'll do a Robbie. If only I had something and I could do a Robbie right now and light that on fire. But I usually don't do that because of my birds. Do I have ruby? I have a ruby, but not right here. I don't know where my ruby went. It's kind of, well, I have ruby jewelry for sure. And my niece, actually, ruby is her birthstone. So it's gorgeous. I have one ring that's a kind of like star sapphire, but it's ruby. So pretty. I had basically all the jewelry I used to make was always semi-precious. Always semi-precious. Sorry, you see me looking around because I literally have a couple things hanging on my cross there. You know what? We're going to do I can't do a Robin. Hey, it doesn't matter if the married thing isn't an issue. The gay thing might be an issue, though. Okay, but the married thing, we can deal with. No. Sorry, I should never have said that, but anyhow. And yeah, rubies belong in a safe. Exactly. And Chris, is that your birthstone too? See, my niece got that. I was like, I got a garnet, except no, it's not here. It's in my jewelry case. I have, okay, any January birthdays out there? You know, garnet's your birthstone. You realize you can get a green garnet. It's called a savorite. When I was in high school, I bought 3 pieces. Okay, just the stones. Okay, gemstone quality. And I designed a ring out of them. So it's green garnets. They're called savorites, and they're so gorgeous because I always loved emeralds. To me, emeralds are just so good. Yeah, I have to find a different Robbie. There you go. That would do it. So, turquoise is gorgeous. Turquoise is one that shows in so many different ways. Oh my God, guys, we are so going to have a crystal. I'll have to do a crystal live. Schedule ahead of time. So those of you who want to join and bring your crystals up can get them all together. And I have this. We'll see. I think I told one of you guys about. Oh wait, it doesn't want to come out, does it? Nope, I can't do it. Shoot, there. Nope. Yeah, it's not gonna. Sorry. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna fall. I have a salt lamp. I don't know how many of you guys have salt lamps. I found a real cheap one once, and I was like, yes, I could get one. Green is hope. Ooh, yes. And that's the thing. Yeah. Different colors, different. I remember in 8th grade doing a not book report, but a science report on colors. And I told butterfly. And I'll have to take a picture and I can do this. The cord is too short. I can't pull it. And I don't want to show you guys more of the mess called my apartment. And right now. So let me see here. There we go. Okay, you can see my little salt lamp. Here's my little salt lamp right next to me. So I don't know if it's plugged in right now or not. So, but they're cool. They're kind of cool. And to have those. So they're fun. But yeah, no, we're going to definitely do something about a crystal light at night. Would be fun to share things like that, whether it's actual crystals or jewelry or whatever. So, and because I think there's a lot more of us who kind of have those, whether, and I still don't know. We know they have energy. That's been proven. So is it the energy? Is it mind over matter? Is it, there's so many different possibilities. So, but in the meantime, I got cold French fries, which are not going to get eaten at this point. The dog and the bird will definitely. Yes, Cristola would be a good one. Cristola. Crystal will be the namesake of the live, okay? Crystals with Cristola. Actually, Cristola should get on crystals just for that name. Okay, crystals with Cristola. Okay, anyhow. Oh, cat mama. Oh, that would be so not stained glass. That would be so cool. What butterfly kisses? I didn't. I'm sorry, Siren. That time is like the worst. I've got to figure it out. Like, we're getting into the holiday season, so I'm getting all my the fairs, the craft fairs, and all that, because that's literally how I'm going to pay for everyone's Christmas gifts this year. I know. I'm sorry. I felt so bad. I realized it. All of a sudden, I was out. Okay, I was over at Alawada, and all of a sudden, I looked at the time, and I'm like, oh shit. And no, and also, but yeah, no, we do need to have a day that we can all go over there and sing with Siren. Sing with Siren. Oh no, most of us can't sing, but we have fun torturing everyone else. It's always fun to do that. So, butterfly kisses. You have 10 posters left of all the case. Wow, that's awesome. I'll take a look at it. I'll definitely take a look at it. So, for sure. No, you can't wait. McDonald's fries. McDonald's fries are the best. I do have to say that. They are the best. The chicken McNuggets, I'm not sure about. I kind of wish they were chicken strips. But I have Chick-fil-A, you know, the Chick-fil-A sauce. You can buy it now at the store. So I'm going to take those and get the sauce. And yeah. So, oh, we like torturing each other with singing. That's the fun. That's the whole fun, is torturing each other with singing. Come on. How often can you torture other people on you? Okay, yeah, that's easy to do, but yeah. So, okay, gang, I better get going. This has been actually, this live started off, honestly, I was dreading it because I wasn't sure, do I cover this? Do I not cover this? What do I do with these things? I felt horrible. And then I was like, oh my gosh, now we're going into Israel discussion. Now we're doing, I have to say, this turned into probably one of my favorite lives ever. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Really, thank you guys, because this has really been, oh, Steak and Shake, Siren. We need a Steak and Shake out Hawaii. Then I can guarantee you whether or not they are. So love you, my dear. Love you, love you, love you. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me with this one, because it really, yeah, it's different from most Missing Mondays, but I'm really happy we were able to just sit and talk and have fun. So I will talk to each and all of you later. Those of you who helped me with the research, even though the research went all over the place. And thank you. I will talk to y'all later. Wednesday, Sleuth and I will get together and we'll figure out what we can talk about. Let me know if you guys have ideas. I've got to find my outro. It's hard to talk and know that you've got to have an outro here somewhere. There it is, right there. So now I can actually finish this. Bye, guys. Thank you guys so much. For those of you guys who are members, come on over to Discord. Thank you guys. Thank you guys tons for all of you guys that are members. Oh my God, Siren's back to doing a kidney stone. Okay, guys, pray over towards Siren's direction that the kidney stones go from this size down to this. No, that wouldn't be good. Not that. Okay, I don't have anything to. Oh, here, we'll do this. We'll take it from that size down to the size of a diamond painting stuff. Okay, see, there you go. Love you guys tons. Aloha, mahalo, goodbye. Love you guys tons.